What do you get when you combine a demand for farm-to-table ingredients with the two biggest names of the culinary world? You get a successful ag enterprise that brings the fresh flavors of the farm right to your fork. This week in Louisiana Agriculture's A.J. Sabine has our story.
For Louis Lorette and his wife Rebecca, their lives have gone to the ducks. The couple founded TWILA Farms out of a demand for fresh, farm-raised ducks. The Lorettes supply two of the most recognized names in the New Orleans restaurant scene, John Besh and Dickie Brennan. Rebecca says both chefs and diners alike want more farm-to-table ingredients.
There is a movement, and we're so blessed and fortunate to be a part of that movement. We have chefs that come out here routinely. TWILA, that's the name of our farm, is part of a team of individuals. Chefs and, people like us who are producing the duck, and then wait staff and salespeople and people who are really putting their money where their mouth is when it comes to supporting locally produced products.
Once a week, 1,400 ducklings arrive at the brooder house, where they remain for about 3 weeks. Then they make a new home here on the Lorette's 40 acres of pasture for about a month before harvest. Louis Lorette says the Peking variety has worked extremely well for their winter operation.
We've gone strictly with the Peking during the colder climate. The French white Muscovies from South America, more of a warm climate bird. And so during the winter we're going to be raising just Pekings. These are Jamad Peking crosses. It's a French company, really the most desirable genetics that we could find.
Every 7 weeks, the Lorettes must produce market-ready ducks to stay profitable. However, sound research and best management practices have kept them at the top of their game.
It was a big learning curve, but we looked to sound science, people who were already involved with raising ducks, to teach us on how to do it properly.
The teachers are now the students. Both Louis and Rebecca worked for the LSU Ag Center for many years before starting their own duck dynasty. Louis says he couldn't be happier.
There was nothing better than going on our anniversary and going to a restaurant and eating the food we produced and hearing that chef who was so excited about having that food in his restaurant. And then you go on the social media and you see the food that you're producing being talked about by other people, that they like it so much.
TWILA Farms also provides pastured pork as well as fresh duck eggs to area restaurants. In Tangipahoa Parish, I'm A.J. Sabine for This Week in Louisiana Agriculture.
Both Rebecca and Louis Lorette each worked for many years at the LSU Ag Center before starting their farming operation. Rebecca headed the Ag Center's swine unit, while Louis worked as a county agent in Point Capee, Iberville, and West Baton Rouge parishes. For a link to TWILA Farms, you can log on to our website at twilatv.org.